President Trump picked up more electoral votes today in Alaska, and the Secretary of State in Georgia said they'll recount all votes in the presidential race by hand. But it does not change the results of last week's election. As Skylar Henry reports, President-elect Joe Biden is meeting with advisors to work on the presidential transition.
President Trump commemorated Veterans Day, laying a wreath at the tomb of the unknown soldier. While President-elect Joe Biden took time out from working on the transition to attend a ceremony in Philadelphia.
In their memory and all those others who did not come home.
The Trump campaign filed a new 234-page lawsuit in Michigan Tuesday with affidavits from people claiming they witnessed voting irregularities. One Republican challenger said poll workers used their bodies to prevent her from watching and observing the counting process. Another claimed poll workers rolled their eyes when they saw ballots with Trump votes.
None of these accounts are first person. None of these accounts were brought in a timely fashion. There are some serious questions about all of the testimony that's offered.
President Trump's refusal to accept the outcome of the election means President-elect Joe Biden is not receiving daily intelligence briefings incoming presidents typically receive.
Access to classified information is useful, but I'm not in a position to make any decisions on those issues anyway. There's one, as I said, one president at a time.
Mr. Biden received calls from world leaders Tuesday, including British Prime Minister Boris Johnson, German Chancellor Angela Merkel, and French President Emmanuel Macron.
I'm ready to congratulate you.
However, CBS News has confirmed the State Department is not assisting with those calls. And Secretary of State Mike Pompeo suggested Tuesday there may not be a Biden administration.
There will be a smooth transition to a second Trump administration.
President-elect Biden said Republicans will eventually accept his presidency. Skylar Henry, CBS News, the White House.